rational function exploratory activity. And so let's make sure we go over this. Where does the graph cross the x-axis? It crosses at x equals -2 and x equals +1. It does not exist at x equals -4 and x equals 5. I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to get really picky about you putting the x equals. So if you didn't do that, you might want to change it because we're going to get really picky on quizzes and tests. This right here is the zeros, or the roots. This right here is your vertical asymptotes. I'm just going to put VA for vertical asymptote. Okay, as x approaches positive and negative infinity, y approaches -3. Okay, it's hard to tell on your graph, so knowing that it's this number in front does help. Okay. When does the graph cross the x-axis? It crosses at x equals -3 and x equals +2. Again, these are the zeros. It does not exist at x equals -1. Remember, that's the vertical asymptote. And as x approaches positive and negative infinity, y approaches 2.
Wait, what was 4?
4 and 8 I'm just skipping. It's whatever you notice.
Okay.
And the back. It's giving me all my information, so I know that x plus 5 over x minus 2 over x minus 2 times x plus 3. And my end behavior is 3, so there's a 3 in the front. And for my next one, we've got x minus 2 and x minus 4, x plus 2, and x plus 4, with an end behavior of -1. Okay? Asymptotes are where the graph can't be. Yep. Yep. Oh, it should be x minus 1. That's my mistake. That's my mistake. Thank you. Vertical asymptotes we talked about. It's where the bottom would be 0. We're going to talk about horizontal asymptotes tomorrow because you don't need it for today's homework, and limits. End behavior is where the graph is heading. And zeros are where it crosses the x-axis. And you should be able to do the rest of your homework without a graphing calculator. Just for problems, we'll talk more about this vocabulary and some more examples tomorrow. And then you'll have homework very similar to this, just with a couple more of these things. We'll talk about discontinuity, horizontal asymptotes, tomorrow. And then Friday we'll just be practicing with all of them.